police have launched a high-level investigation following the attempted assassination of the suspended senior crime intelligence officer, Major General Feroz Khan. And this, of course, took place in Houghton here in Johannesburg last night. Now, Khan was allegedly shot multiple times by unknown assailants and had to undergo an emergency procedure at the Mill Park Hospital in Johannesburg. The motive for the attack, not yet established. Khan has been implicated in high-profile cases of corruption, illicit precious metals, and the controversial 2021 Houghton drug bust, and he was due to appear before the Madlanga Commission on Wednesday. But for more on the latest developments around this story, we're joined on the line by the South African Police Services spokesperson, Brigadier Athlenda Mate. Brigadier, thanks for your time. Welcome to Morning Live.
A very good morning to you and to your viewers.
Brigadier, firstly, how is General Feroz Khan's condition this morning, and what can you tell us about his injuries?
Well, we can confirm that he is in hospital. I cannot confirm on the extent of his injuries and how he is doing. I'm not privy to such details, but what I can confirm is that there was an attempt on the life of Major General Feroz Khan. This is a deeply concerning incident for us as the SAPS, and we are grateful that he survived. Our thoughts are with him and his family, and we wish him a full and speedy recovery.
Brigadier, regarding the confirmed facts at this point surrounding the shooting of Major General Feroz Khan, are you able to give us a little more detail on that in terms of what was happening at the time, whether he had protectors with him at the time? If you could just elucidate on that.
Well, the investigation is already underway. We have part of the team. We've got the Gauteng Hawks, Crime Intelligence, and the Detective Service that are pursuing all available leads. In addition, the Acting National Commissioner, Lieutenant General Zimbani, has directed that the political killings task team be incorporated into the investigation to ensure that every possible angle is thoroughly investigated. Sakina, we are aware that Major General Khan was due to appear before the Madlanga Commission on the 1st of July. At this stage, it would be irresponsible to speculate on any possible motive or to draw conclusions about whether the attack is linked to his impending appearance. I think at this stage, the investigation will determine the facts, and we will allow the evidence to guide us. But what we can say is that any attempt to intimidate, silence or harm individuals connected to judicial processes cannot and will not be tolerated. And we have also noted speculation suggesting that the incident may have been staged. We urge the public to refrain from spreading unverified claims. The facts are that a police officer has been shot, and it would be reckless and insensitive to dismiss such a serious incident without evidence. We do not believe that anyone would go to such extreme lengths to avoid appearing before a commission. The fact is that Major General Khan has been shot. But what we can assure the people of South Africa, and what Lieutenant General Zimbani has promised, is that he has assured the public that no resource will be spared in identifying, tracing and arresting those responsible for this particular shooting. So we remain resolute in protecting the rule of law and ensuring that justice prevails.
Brigadier, what evidence has been gathered so far? CCTV footage, forensic evidence, witness statements. Are you able to share that with us?
Well, I can confirm that we had a number of experts that attended to the crime scene. I've also highlighted that crime intelligence was on the scene, our detectives, our forensic analysts, which include your ballistics experts and so on. So we've got full faith and confidence in the team that they are gathering the necessary evidence in relation to this particular case. Where there were witnesses, I am quite sure that our detectives have already taken statements from those particular witnesses.
And Brigadier, who is leading the investigation?
Well, at this stage, rather, it's Gauteng police, but I have indicated that Lieutenant General Dimbani has indicated that he would ensure that the PKTT gets involved to ensure that all possible leads are pursued and those responsible for this particular shooting are brought to book.
And I did ask this previously, but I want to ask it again and add on to it with regard to whether Major General Khan was under any sort of police protection and whether he had reported any sort of a threat on his life.
Well, I'm not privy to such details, and I cannot obviously confirm or deny because those are security aspects of any individual. Where an individual is protected or whether information is brought to the attention of management, we cannot divulge such details for security reasons.
And just going to tomorrow and, of course, the protests that are expected across the country, just in terms of the readiness in terms of that. And we've heard that there may be some marches today as well, Brigadier. Are you just able to give us an update from a policing perspective?
Well, I can confirm that all law enforcement agencies working closely with various key stakeholders, including other government departments, other law enforcement agencies, we are quite ready to police the marches. We have received assurance that the marches will be peaceful. They will be within the confines of the law, but we should warn that anyone who gets out of line will be dealt with decisively so. And I do reiterate that we are not against any citizens. We are there to ensure that all marches take place in a peaceful, secure environment. But I do repeat that anyone who exploits these marches for opportunistic criminal elements will be dealt with decisively so.
Oh, Brigadier Mate, thanks so much for your time. South African Police Services spokesperson Brigadier Athlenda Mate with an update on General Khan and that shooting last night and also about tomorrow's protests that are expected.